Hi everyone, welcome. Well, today I want to talk about how I save money at the Dollar Tree for beauty care. I don't buy a whole lot and I don't go to Dollar Tree very often, but because what I buy, my top 5 are things that save me money and last a long time. And this is why they are my top 5. So we're just going to get started. Now, the first 2 are not like fun items, but they're necessary items. One of them is just like a mousse. And what I always, because I have curly hair, what I always like to do with the any hair care product or anything is making sure that it is cruelty free. So I always get mousse there, and you could get it at Walmart. The thing is, Walmart's kind of a pain for me to get to, and a lot of their beauty care things are locked behind cabinets now, so it's just a big pain in my opinion. So I always get like some type of a mousse, and like alcohol free and paraben free and cruelty free. I don't really mind the whatever brand, but I usually have, and one lasts a long time for me because there are days I just don't use it. The next thing that I like to buy there is their body lotion, and this is by Dermaso Labs. Now, I'm pretty sure they still carry these. They're the Aloe Fresh, and this is a body lotion. I bought these back in 2020, and I bought quite a few of them because I was like worried I wouldn't be able to get any, and I use hand sanitizer a lot, especially back then, and that dries your hands out, so I needed something. Now, normally scents bother me, but the aloe, this does not. It's totally fine, and I thought I'd pass on that info in case you're sensitive also. This is 8 ounces, and it smells so good, you guys. It really does. And I feel like when I get out of the shower, and if I remember to put it on, like on my arms and maybe like my feet, especially now that it's spring and summer, oh, it smells so good. I like the smell a lot. It's still good. It probably says expired. I don't know. It just doesn't say. It just says a lot. Anyway, this works really good. I feel like it really does a good job. So for $1.25 for a big bottle, yes. Next thing, also maybe not a fun item, but necessary item, I would think, is same brand. And I feel like this brand really has gotten better. It's an oil-free daily face cream. Now, this is their newer one because I think the last time I bought one was years ago. And I recently finished it. It was in a bigger bottle than this, but I didn't like it as much. And so I had switched to olive oil, and I had been using olive oil for quite a few years. But then I stopped using it. Worked well for me, but it's too expensive to use on my face. So I just using it for cooking, but I had like a little container, and I would just, put a few drops on my face every day when I got out of the shower. But I like this one. It smells nice, and it has rose water, which does not bother me, witch hazel, which I'm fine with, and vitamin E, and it's also cruelty free, and I really do like it. They are in smaller bottles now, but this has been, I've had this for a couple months, and so it's, I think you can kind of see, it's like right there, I think. Yeah. Really like it. Okay, now the fun stuff. Now, I normally buy my nail polish from Dollar Tree. You can also get it at Walmart, but what I like is I can usually find a double pack, and like I get a clear, and which is a rapid dry, which is nice. I only use that on my fingers, like if I have some kind of meeting with a client, or some kind of a, where I'm going to be really visible with my nails. And if you wear nylons too, you can always catch the run with the clear. Now, this is by LA Colors, and they are cruelty free also. They have the little bunny on the back. And then it came with this pink, let me shake it. Now, I don't remember when I bought these, but it's probably been at least a couple of years ago. So you could see, like, this is really thin, but you put a little bit on and it really, like, makes a huge difference. So I'm not huge on painting my fingernails, but it does make a really great difference. And then the pink, I just use on my toenails. That's it. I stick with the same color, and I don't even take off my nail polish on my toes when they get chipped or my nails are growing. I just fill it in at the nail bed and maybe the tip if they, get scratched or something, and then let it dry for a second and then go back over with one coat just to like make it all smooth. And you would think they would be so super thick, but this is actually really thin nail polish, but it dries nicely. And I just stick with basic, like kind of like a pink, hot pink. Last thing, number 5. My lips are really dry, and I know what you guys are going to say. Well, the more you apply chapstick or whatever, the more your lips depend on it, which I found kind of true. However, because I stopped applying as much, and I feel like chapstick has never worked for me. It makes it worse, I feel like. And same thing like with when I've tried other brands, even Burt's Bees. But there's one Burt's Bees that has mint in it, and that's pretty good, but they're expensive. So I try to look for their double packs at Dollar Tree, and this is a different brand. It's called Today Is Your Day. And it's like in a pretty sheer coral. Has a little mirror on it. And a 2-pack. So there was like a blue one that's supposed to change your lips to like a very neutral, natural, like to the heat of your lips, like whatever temperature. It kind of just looks a little bit too metallic-y and bluish almost. So I only wear that one to bed because I have a fan directly on me at night because it's so hot, and that just dries my lips out. It dries my eyes out actually, and it dries my lips, but like if I open my eyes, I'm like, oh, because I have really dry eyes. But I'll wake up in the morning, and if I like move my mouth or smile or something, they crack because of that fan constantly on me. So I wear the ugly color at night, and that's perfect. So 2 for $1.25 is a steal of a deal, and I really like this color. It's just basic. I always get like a pink or nude or coral. 2 for $1.25 with a little application mirror. I think that's a good deal, and it's also cruelty free. Has a little bunning on it too, right there. So those are my things. 5 things that save me money at Dollar Tree, and the lotion, the hair stuff, and then the makeup. I always try to get them in the double packs. And the other thing is that I have 2 more other things that I like to get from there, and that is the LA Colors Wet n Wild, or if they have ELF, ELF there, which is a good brand, all cruelty free. Then I'll get like an eyeliner or the brow pencils, which normally come in 2, and sometimes the eyeliner does too. And I'm not picky with the eyeliner, but I do like the kind that you don't have to sharpen and you just roll up, and they have them sometimes. And I get gray, I get brown, I get black, soft black, whatever. I'm not picky. But yeah, it does save me money. And I am in the public's eye, not here on YouTube. I mean, yes, here on YouTube, but also with work and stuff. So I do have to try to look, decent, and put a little bit of, put my best foot forward as far as, that goes for when I go out and do my thing. So I hope this helps you. I want to hear your favorites at the Dollar Tree for beauty products, and like what you like. And if you weren't aware of some of these items being cruelty free, I hope this helps also for you guys, because yeah, I think it's really important. Oh, and the good thing is this brand is also recyclable containers, And I don't mean like drop off at the store. You always see that with a triangle and it says drop off at store. Those things usually don't get recycled. There's a whole documentary on it, but I'm sure some stores do it, some probably don't. But these are recyclable at your own household level because of the type of plastic that it is. So I appreciate that. That's it, guys. I'd like to hear from you. And also, I'm going to leave my different email in the description box so that if you'd like to contact me, send me a letter, note, whatever. I did take my email away a while back because I was getting a lot of crazy endorsements and I wasn't sure if they were scams or not, Anyway, I don't think, because I've took it away so long ago, I don't think I'm going to get hit up with that anytime soon. But I just, wanted to put it in there, and that way I can communicate more with you guys if you have, like, I don't know, some story, tell me about yourself, whatever. I'd love to hear from you guys. So I will talk to you all later, and I'd like to hear from you and what you like to buy from there. And if you do, or if you don't, where do you get your, items? Bye, guys. I will see you on the next one.